Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Today we will discuss in chapter 3 runoff. Subtopic is rating curve. Here, guys, rating curve is the as another name that is called the stage discharge relations. Here, guys, rating curve today is our topic, and here, guys, the rating curve, a stage discharge relation for a velocity. Excuse me, guys. Okay, guys, the rating curve, a stage discharge relation for a velocity area station or gauging section is obtained by plotting measured stage on the orient and the measured discharge on the abscissa as shown in figure. This relation is also called the rating curve. Stage discharge relationship. Here, guys, the stage discharge relations after a sufficient number of discharge measurements have been made at a gauging station along with simultaneous stage observations. The results are plotted on an ordinary graph. It is customary customary to take the discharge as abscissa and the stage as the ordinate. Such a plot between the discharge and the stage is known as the stage discharge relation or the rating curve of the gauging station. Once a stable stage a stable state discharge relation is established. It is only a matter of recording the stage continuously, which can be readily converted into the discharge through the above relation. For most of the gauging stations, a simple plot of stage versus discharge is satisfactory. Such a curve is approximately uh, parabolic here. And it may show some irregularities if the cross section is irregular. In most of the cases, the discharge measurements are made within a rather limited range around the average stage in the river, both at a very low stage and at a very high stage. During floods, there may be no measurements. It is therefore necessary to extend the curve downward for the low stages and upward for the high stages. The methods of extending the stage discharge curve are discussed in the next section. The stage discharge curve has its greatest curvature in the low stages. A stage discharge relation for a velocity area station or gauging section is obtained by plotting measured stage on the ordinate and the measured discharge on the abscissa as shown in figure. Here x-axis stage meters and y-axis uh, x-axis the discharge, y-axis is the stage. This relation is also called the rating curve. Stage discharge relationship. It represents the integrated effect of a wide range of channel and flow parameters. The combined effect of these parameters is designated as control. If the rating curve for a gauging station does not change with the time, the control is called the permanent. Otherwise, it is called shifting control. The stage discharge relation is of fundamental importance in the acquisition of discharge measurements. All direct discharge measuring methods require construction of this relationship before measured stages can be translated into the discharges. And guys, here I want to explain something also. Slope stage discharge relation. Here guys, just wait. And guys, here also I want to explain something. Slope stage discharge relation. Guys, here I want to explain the another thing from regarding the just regarding the rating curve. Slope stage discharge relation. The stage discharge data may not always lead to a well-defined curve. Individual measurements may deviate considerably from the mean curve. This is because of the differences in water surface slope at gauging station caused by bearing. Backwater as a result of an obstruction downstream of the gauging site or as a result of high stages in a tributary joining the stream downstream of the gauging site. If either of these factors is present, the discharge in the stream may be different for different water surface slopes through the stage in the river is same. Under such conditions, therefore, the rating curve must include slope also as a parameter. Then it is called a slope stage discharge relation, which is constructed as described below. There will be two gauges in the stream recording the stage in the river at two sections, one at the gauging station and the other, known as the auxiliary gauge at a fixed distance L. Downstream, the distance L should be such that the recorded fall in the water surface between the two gauges should be at least 0.3 meters. Let Q be the discharge in the river when the record fall is F, and let Q naught be the discharge in the river when the record fall is F naught, while the stage in the river at the gauging site is the same in both the cases. Then from open channel flow theory, we can write Q approximately Sm and Q naught infinity S naught to the power of M, where S and S naught are the corresponding energy slopes since the cross-sectional area is same in both the cases. Assuming that the energy slope may be taken to be the water surface slope, we can replace S by F by L and S naught by F naught by L. This leads to the result of Q by Q naught is equal S by S naught to the power of M. That is equal F by F naught whole to the power of K. But while the exponent m is expected to be 0.5, k need not be equal to 0.5 since there is no assurance that the water surface between the two gauges is a straight line. Hence, the value of k must be determined empirically. All the measurements on stage and discharge are plotted. And guys, here simple rating curve. uh, a majority of streams and rivers, especially non-alluvial rivers, exhibit prominent control. For such a case, the relationship between the stage and the discharge is a single valued relation, which is expressed as Q is equal to CR G minus A to the power of beta, where Q is stream discharge, G is gauge height or stage, A is a constant representing the gauge reading for zero discharge, and A are rating curve constants. Here is called the equation 2120 is called the rating equation of a stream and can be used for estimating the discharge Q of the stream for a given gauge regarding G within the range of data used in its derivation. Where the data are plotted on logarithm paper, the plot is a straight line. Here shown in figure 2120 equation becomes log Q is equal log CR plus beta log G minus small j. Here guys, x-axis and here x-axis and y-axis, where x-axis discharge meter cube per second on long scale, and here on y-axis capital G minus A meter long scale. This graph represents stage discharge relationship and logarithm paper. The best value of constant and can be obtained using the least square method. Constant A must be found beforehand, and this can be estimated using following methods: trial and error method, and to extrapolate the rating curve corresponding to Q is equal to 0, and then plot log Q versus log G minus A, and analytical method. This simple rating curve is generally satisfactory for a majority of streams where rapid fluctuations of stage are not experienced at the gauging selection section. The adequacy of the curve is measured by the scatter of data around the fitted curve. When there is a permanent control, the rating curve is essentially uh, permanent. If the rating curve is made using a range of stages from low to high, it can be used to interpolate the discharge for any stage of flow between the measured stages. Without measuring that flow, it is important to check the stability of the curve by periodic discharge measurements and to extend it with each new observed high stage. Changes in channel shape due to pouring or sedimentation can change the effect of control and thereby change the rating curve. Shifting control. When the control of gauging station changes, its rating curve changes. The change may result from one store or deposition, varying backwater, rapidly changing flow, and fourth one is the changes in flow caused by dredging. channel encroachment and weed growth. Example, for the shifting control due to cases 1 and 4, frequent current meter gauging is needed. The discharge is then estimated by nothing the difference between the stage at the time of a discharge measurement and the stage obtained from the rating curve corresponding to the same discharge. The difference serves as a correction and is applied to all stages before reading the rating curve. If this correction varies from one measurement to another, it can be assumed to vary linearly in time. The effect of backwater and unsteady flow is amenable to analytical treatment. And guys, constant fall rating curve. The backwater may develop as a result of an obstruction downstream or high stages in an intersection stream and may be variable in time. Under the condition of shifting control due to backwater effects, a given stage will indicate different discharge values. This results from differences in water surface slope at the control. The discharge is estimated by establishing another gauge some distance downstream of the main gauging station. This other gauge is called the secondary or auxiliary gauge. Measurements are made at both gauges. The difference between stages of these gauges indicates the fall F or slope S is equal to F by L of the water surface in the reach. The discharge then is a function of stage G at the main gauge and fall F and is expressed as Q by Q naught is equal to S by S0 to the power of K is equal to F by F naught to the power of M. And guys, here where is the normalized where is the normalized discharge at the stage when R and K and M are exponents. This method is called the slope stage discharge rating curve method. All observed values of stage and discharge for values of F is equal to F naught are plotted as a simple rating curve as shown in figure here. This is the Q naught versus G curve and is called the consultant fall curve. Here, consultant fall rating curve. What we observed here, x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis, we are taking the discharge meter square per second, and y-axis gauge height in meters we taken. Here, constant fall curve for F naught is equal 1.30 meter. Here, guys, Q naught and Qi we observed from the graph. For each measurement with F is not equal to F naught values of Q by Q naught and F by F naught are calculated and plotted as shown here figure. The plot of Q by Q naught versus F by F naught is called the auxiliary curve or adjustment curve. The adjustment curve for consultant fall rating curve here we can observe and normal fall rating curve. Under some conditions, varies widely and its variation is related to stage. Then a normal fall Fn is defined as a function of stage, which replaces F naught in equation as shown in here. This is a second auxiliary curve correspondingly normal rho Q and replace Q naught. Here also gauge meters in meters M on y-axis and F1 on the x-axis. Normal fall rating curve. Corresponding normal flow Qn replaces Q0. Analogous and to constant fall rating. A normal fall rating is employed is here. Qn curve and discharge meters cube per second on x-axis and gauge height meters on y-axis. For a normal fault rating curve here. In the same way, the auxiliary curve is obtained by plotting Q by Q naught versus F by Fn as shown here. Here also F by F1 is taking on the x-axis and Q by Qn are taking on the y-axis. Here auxiliary curve for normal fall rating curve. For a given stage, the value of actual fall F is computed first. Then a value of Fn is obtained from the second auxiliary curve and the ratio F by F1 is computed against this value of F by Fs. The value of Q by Qn is obtained from the first auxiliary curve. The value of Qn is read from the rating curve, which then is multiplied by Q by Qn to yield the actual value of discharge, that is Q is equal to Q by Qn into Qn. Here guys, loop rating curve. During the passage of a flood fast a gauging section, the stage discharge relation for the rising limb of the hydrograph is different from the one for the falling limb. During the rise of flood, the velocity and discharge are greater for a given stage than they are for the same stage when the flow is steady and uniform. During the falling stage, the reverse is true. Thus, the stage discharge relation for unsteady flows is a loop as shown here. Stage discharge relationship for unsteady flow. Here guys, a discharge meters cube per second on x-axis and gauge height in meters y-axis. Here, falling stage, rising stage, and steady flow curve. From this, it may be seen that for the same stage, there is greater discharge through the stream reached during the rising stage that it is during the falling stage. This loop may be plotted from stage and the discharge measurements of a flood. This curve can be used as an approximation for other floods of about the same magnitude and duration. For floods with multiple peaks, the loop may be complicated. Thus, a better procedure is to relate for the same stage the normal discharge Qn under steady uniform flow to measured unsteady flow discharge Qm. Here, Qm by Qn is equal 1 plus 1 dg by bc s naught dt whole to the power of 0.5. Vary the velocity of the flood wave or uh, wave celerity is the channel slope, the slope of the water surface for uniform flow, and dg by dt is the rate of change of the stage. Guys, here just the extension of rating curve. I want to just explain something. The stage discharge curve is usually established using the measurement of discharge taken around the mean stage in the river. During the floods or high stages, the river may become inaccessible. Therefore, it is often necessary to have the stage discharge curve extended beyond the highest measured discharges. For example, the magnitude of the design flood may be estimated using various techniques other than actual measurement. To know the stage in the river at the project site corresponding to the design flood, we have to resort to only the stage discharge curve. Similarly, the extension of rating curve becomes a necessity for river forecasting and other flood control problems. Several techniques have been developed as a result of experience and study of a large number of stage discharge relations. In many cases, these procedures will lead to a reasonably adequate extensions. However, it must be emphasized that any extension is open to possible serious error, especially when the stream is of alluvial type subjected to aggradation and degradation, and the results of extension should always be confirmed by alternative methods and a field survey to establish the probable trend of the rating should be made if possible. These are many methods of extending the rating curve and only three methods that are widely used are described here. Logarithmic method. In this method, an equation of the form is q is equal to k into y minus a to the power of b. Guys, is assumed to be an appropriate fit between the discharge q and the stage in the river y. The constants a comma b and k are to be determined using the observed data on y and q. The value of a is supposed to be the stage corresponding to zero discharge in the stream, taking logarithms on both sides. The anyway, guys, in this topic we completed a rating curves, the uses and how they are using. Thank you guys for your patience. Next class, I will going to next topic.